for the most part, you were good.
I appreciate it. Giving me all type of props.
You welcome. I was gonna say I don't know where my sweatshirt is, but that's a lie. It's probably downstairs.
Sweatshirt.
The
zip up one?
Maroon one. Yeah. Because as much as I like this yellow one, the pockets just don't do what I want them to do.
What is that?
Be large enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to like hold my phone and stuff like that.
Makes sense to me.
It's not large enough. Hashtag that's what she said. No, we definitely can't take it back.
Okay.
Just not gonna wear it anymore in situations where I also need to carry my phone with me. So yeah, exactly.
Perfect sense.
It is a hashtag house hoodie. Good morning, Joyce. How you doing? So have you guys figured out when you have to go back to work? I mean, since you're all in the clear and whatnot, like what's the official timeline on that? Good morning, TC. Glad that you're here. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing great. Sonia's here. Says, good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Shelly's here. Says, Monday. You right. Hey, Whack Fam. Hi, Shelly. Sylvia says, good morning. Happy Monday. Rashawn is here. Says, Grand Rising and happy Monday. Hashtag Whack Fam. How's everyone doing? Doing good. Dana says, good morning, Whack Fam. I'm already ready for this week to be over. Girl, you got to turn it around. Like, it's just Monday. We got a while to go. We gotta turn that frown upside down and get excited about it. What, like, are you off next week? I know a lot of people, even though like Christmas is like next Friday, so a lot of people might be taking that like whole week off. So maybe this is your last week of work and that's what you're feeling. Rhonda's here, says, good morning, guys. Just finished watching your video. You have a great voice. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I put in a little snippet of me and Carrie getting our, our jam on. Yeah.
You're recording. It's going in.
Yeah. Well, no, there's so much footage that I record that does not go in. But still that I was like, okay, that little snippet happens to be my favorite part. So. And
this is her every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Every single Sunday. Like, 'tis my jam.
Every Sunday.
It's my jam. Gail's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Ooh, I love the 2 T's in my name, Gail. That's a fun spelling. Erica's here, says, happy rainy Monday, Whack Fam. Erica, where are you? It is cloudy here, but it's not rainy. Beth is here. Good morning, Beth says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Aaron. Rashana says, Autumn, did you receive my Twinergy email? Yes, I received a lot of people's Twinergy emails that I need to go through today. Like whatever you said, I will be responding to today. I'm so sorry. It's been backed up. The weekend, it was hashtag whack weekend, but yes, I'm getting back to Twinergy. So speaking of that, I plan to do a lot of that while I'm under the hairdryer today because today is color day. So I will be at the shop for a long time getting my color put on. So the good thing is a lot of that is passive time. Like you have to put on the color, then you have to sit and then, let it heat up and then you have to wash it out, but then you have to condition it. Like, all that passive time. Yeah, but while I'm sitting there, I'm getting my work done. You know what I'm saying? So yes, exactly. Yes, amen. D says, morning, good weathers, and happy Monday all. Same Z as you, right? Newport News, Virginia. Oh, so that's close enough. Yeah, it's cloudy here. Morning. So maybe you all's getting some of that rain. LaShawn is here, says, good morning. I do enjoy Virginia. Joyce says we have to quarantine for 14 days total. So back to work on Thursday. Woo. The best part of this COVID crap has been seeing my Whack Fam. We're glad that you're here, but we're also glad that you are healthy and everybody got to work. So
unfortunately, you got to go back.
You got to go back.
At least for the moment. Until you sign up for Twinergy, then that's a game changer.
Oh my goodness, which Joyce is definitely. Dana says, "Girl, I wish no time off here. Work has just been stressful this past couple months, and I'm over it." Well, I feel that. I definitely know how that goes. So,
especially with all your other stress.
Yes,
definitely not helping.
I know, right? How dare they at work?
Look here, work.
Exactly. You just work, okay? You're right. Put them in their place. Oh, they're the worst. So. Yesterday was a fun day. If you guys saw from Vlogmas, a lot of stuff happened. I finally got my keto crate, finally opened and unboxed and smashed the crate. So that was a good day. Yesterday was also a good day because I just yellowed the heck out of that day. I was like, well, today's already a yellow day. So like, I'm going to have more yellow stuff. So that was good. I had some ice cream.
Very yellow.
I had the sweets were delicious. I'm just going to say, but I'm also like, as good as these are, I also recognize that I can go plenty of time without having them. So good job, Autumn. But I did. Right. So I had the Halo Top chocolate cheesecake ice cream. The texture was kind of like paste. Like it was very thick in like a pasty sort of way. Mm-hmm. It wasn't as bad. I thought people said it was like gritty and crumbly. I didn't find that. I didn't find it any crumblier than other ice cream. But like I let it sit out for an hour, like I let my ice cream sit out for a very long time. Yes. So when it melted or softened or got to the texture that usually Rebel gets to, it was just a lot pastier. I was just like, I feel like it was like a film on my tongue. It was like thick. Put it in the microwave. I did. I put it in the microwave for a little bit because I was like, look, I don't have time to wait the whole time. Which I normally do that with Rebel too, but I did notice that even at their softened stage, the textures were a little different. So, yes, Dr. Wise is here. Says, "Good morning, WAC fam." Hello, good doctor. Morning, doctor. Tammy's here. Good morning. Krista's here. Says, "Good morning. Go Buffalo." Sorry, Richard. I know, right? I saw that. They were really good. So Buffalo was really good. Actually, both teams were really good. It's just that Pittsburgh just made a lot of drops that I'm just like, against a team that doesn't also make those mistakes, you cannot make those mistakes. Well, you know what I'm saying? Have
issues with the running game as well.
We also have issues with the running game. We don't have a running game. But both defenses looked really good, in my opinion. So
especially since we're missing half of ours.
Yes, exactly. So you guys have a decimated defense.
I mean, I firmly believe that the Bills and the Dolphins it's a shift change in that division. I think the Pats and the
changing of the guard. Yeah, the Jets are always. Yeah, but you're right. The Pats are definitely
really impressed with the Dolphins.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Me too. I was sad that they didn't win against Kansas City, especially since it was so close in the beginning.
It was a bunch of good games yesterday.
Yeah, a bunch of good games yesterday.
But that's the thing is it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Aaron says 1 more week of work for me, then vacation until the first of the year. Yeah, this is the last week of work for a lot of people. Oh, it reminds me of my corporate days. Glad they're over, but still.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, didn't you have a conversation about how your old job's doing?
And it's just horrible. Like so many people have quit since I've quit. Our CEO quit, I know that. Yes. I still don't even know how that place is open, but like the girl that took over my job quit. So now they got to find somebody else. Like it was just horrible. And I mean, I'm talking about that girl was relatively new, but other people quit that have been there for years, like nearly a decade. And I'm just like, this place is losing people left and right. And
they got out at the right time.
I got out like a week too early because they were doing like an optional buyout, and I would have got a severance. Okay, but I needed to leave. Yes. But I just still don't know what they're thinking. So God bless them and everything. But I had to go. D said, "Do you have a link to the Keto Crate BOGO? I want to make sure I use your referral code." I don't know if you need a specific. I have a link. When you get, if you click on my link to go to their website, I think there might be a special code for the BOGO, or if you just purchase the BOGO through that link, then it'll get associated to me. So thank you, Dee, for asking that.
Nice.
Try to do that. So on my previous Keto Crate or Smash the Crate video, click the link, because I always have the link in the description of those videos, and then see if you can use the BOGO promotion through that link, and then let me know if that works for you. Thank you very much. So let me see. Krista said it was a great game. It was a great game. Rashana said Rebel ice cream doesn't have a paste like crumbly top. Theirs is smooth and delicious. I agree. She also said delicioso, which reminds me of mi español, which I'm not even going to talk about, but like gracias, Rashana. Yes, the texture was slightly off-putting, but chocolate paste is still chocolate. You know what I'm saying? So, I ate it. So
you didn't really find that too bad.
Yes. So, Rashana, how did you fare at the game yesterday? Like in the beginning, I'm sure you were having a great time, but you might have had a great time the whole time, but it looked really fun. So hopefully you had a good time there. So
the weather was nice. nice too.
Yeah, well, it's Florida, so the weather is generally nice if it's not like downpour raining.
I was just going to say it wasn't raining.
Yeah.
It was a really wonderful
Cece
day.
said, jealous the medical field goes on, holiday or not. I know, but I sign up to make that money. You're right. Honestly, holidays are the biggest time for like medical issues. You know, that's when people are deep frying turkeys, when they're starting fires, setting trees next to the fireplace. Yeah, absolutely.
Climbing on top of roofs for some reason, falling off of roofs.
Yes. Dr. Wise said, hi, Gigi, just ear hustling. Your job's the worst. Dr. Wise's job where she can't pay attention to us. Well, yeah, she is. She's probably operating. She's probably operating.
That is very
right
hard.
now. So
they make those wireless things.
They should like do like a futuristic thing where like she could put like on glasses that have like watching the video through it, so you could actually be, you know, seeing and maybe looking through and typing and like operating while you're also watching the live.
I was just going for the audio.
Holly says, I worked part of the weekend too, but had some time to myself. Good on you.
Yay, Holly.
Aaron said, that's how my old job was. I was there 5 years, and in that time, we had a complete staff turnover. And after I quit, most of the people that were there have quit as well. Yeah, I was at my job for 11 years. Like, it hurt my heart. I did not want to quit my job. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the stability of having a paycheck. I loved the health insurance. I loved the flexibility of being able to work from home whenever I wanted, wear whatever I wanted. Exactly. I loved that I was the best at it and that like it didn't really take any effort for me. Like it was easy work. I also got paid really, really well, you know? Like I did not want to quit that job, but it came to a point where my sanity was not worth it. Like it was just a horrible work environment. And I really had to like choose, like, what am I willing to put up with, you know? And honestly, I just didn't believe in the company anymore. I was just like, I don't feel right about the level of service we're able to give our customers because our infrastructure is so messed up. So I can't in good faith get on these phone calls with these customers telling them that like, we're trying, we'll have it soon. Like knowing that's a lie. Like we're not going to have it soon because like we don't have enough staff, resources, knowledge to be able to support you. So I was just like, it don't make me feel good.
I was just going to say that you are definitely different in that you actually cared about what you were doing.
I did personally care.
You couldn't just you couldn't just punch your clock and be
like, and just, you know, tell the lie to get to the next day. Yeah, I could. And the thing is, the people that are still there are the ones that can do that. They're just like, I just turn it off. And I'm just like,
it's like, I'll just lie to you.
Yeah, and then, you know, and I'll just listen to you yell at me and I'll just be like, okay, talk to you tomorrow. You know, and I'm just like,
Well, you actually tried to solve issues.
Yeah, like, and I was drowning. So
you got frustrated a number of times.
Exactly.
As you were trying to actually help people as opposed to just telling them, yes, kick the can.
That's all I did. For like the last 2 years I worked there, I was just kicking the can. Because like I said, I worked there for 11 years. The first 9 years were not like that. So I was
going to say, and that's the reason that's the reason. It's because emotionally you just couldn't tell people one thing and then promise another. And then
and then every day, and then my clients were understandably upset about the lack of service that I was able to provide because of the lack of resources that I was able to work with. So all they would do is complain to me every day, and they would escalate every day. They were like, I need to speak to your manager because this is not happening. You know, this isn't working. And I'm just like, okay, she's just going to tell you what it's going to take to get you off the phone, and then nothing's going to change, you know, like,
be the same
I was just like, okay, but
let's do this do-si-do tomorrow.
You know, but I couldn't stand being escalated on because I'm like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be talked to like this. I don't deserve to be treated like this. It's not my fault.
And to add another caveat to that is that, like most corporate situations, that it's the bottom line is the only thing that matters. So they're trying to increase the bottom line while decreasing staff.
Yeah, exactly. They just kept firing people,
so
layoff after layoff. Then we get another client and
and
another client and another client.
Work while your pay was stagnant. Like, do more, but this is but keep doing more, please.
No, exactly.
Like most corporate, everything now.
Cece said, yes, Autumn, and I work at a surgical center, and everyone is trying to get their surgery in before 2021. Yeah,
is that a thing?
Well, maybe because like insurance changes over the new year or something like that. Maybe use it for you lose it type thing. Beth says, I would not want that distracted doctor operating on me. Exactly. You guys, surgeons should not have VR goggles on, okay, or even anything in their ear.
Know, right? Basically,
you know, like
or
if anything,
have any emotional stress at home.
It could be like
Stop all of this.
Grey's Anatomy, where like they turn on a song on the radio and whatnot. But no, they need to not be.
Whenever you go into that knife, I want you in the best possible mind space of you.
I know, right?
I was ask you personal questions like, did y'all fight this morning?
Yes.
Yeah, we can wait till tomorrow, baby.
Sonia said elective procedures have stopped in my area due to hospitals overwhelmed with COVID. Yeah, I mean, we just went, like, in my opinion, we just went as a country, just even further back than we were at the worst. You know, it's like when you lose, 50 pounds and then you stop and then you gain 80 pounds. So it's just like, we went to the point where, like, you know, the numbers were dropping, we had shut down, everything was doing good. And then we just stopped and we got comfortable. And now it's even worse than when it was when we first started, you know?
Well,
I'm just so sad. I mean, literally.
Winter would come back.
But I mean,
we didn't have any reprieve during the warm months.
And it's just we just had to reopen too soon, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Dana said, I have y'all in my ear every day. Love my wireless buds so no one knows I watch YouTube all day. Preach. Rashana said, I had a great time at the game. I never sat inside of a pod outside to watch on a big screen. However, it was nice and fun. Of course, Florida Heat. I know, right? Well, that's cool. Being just like in the with a big screen. Yeah. Kathy says, "Good morning, Whack Fam. Late here, getting ready for work. Gotta love Monday. Exactly, but it's still early for you, girl. So good. Yes, good on you. Rashana said we opened too quickly. All about that economic dollar. Exactly. It's shameful that." People were begging to go back to work because none of their bill collectors stopped collecting bills. You know, like that's the fundamental problem is that all of the companies needed to stop collecting money so that people weren't so obsessed with making money, you know, but no, because the thing is, those companies couldn't afford to pay their employees unless they were collecting money because they were paying all their profits out to, you know, all the CEOs and everything, and they didn't have any actual money. Like, nope.
That's what everybody's going through right now.
I know, right? That's what everybody's going through right now. So yeah, I mean, 'tis what it is. I am glad because we're not very sociable anyway. So came
to your conclusion, you had to leave the job and do your own thing.
Yeah, I had to do my own thing. And I love it. I'm very excited. It's an everyday process, like being an entrepreneur and working for yourself and realizing that what you have to offer is valuable and important is an everyday struggle for some people like myself, you know.
I think that's a lot.
But it's also very rewarding, and being able to create things with your own hands, you know, like it's pretty dope. But I will say just immediate like stress relief though, just the quality of my life, like not dreading going to sleep because I know what's going to be waiting for me tomorrow, like the next day, like that's just worth $1 zillion. So yes, I know,
it's
right?
You care so much.
Yes, I know, right? It's a shame too. 'Tis a shame. Gail said the new concern is people relaxing the personal safety protocols because of the vaccine being available soon. I hope not. I mean, I'm still, once again, just in general, I'm not an early adopter of anything like new technology. Like I said, I got a S7, you know, like a Galaxy. Like I'm not an early adopter of anything, vaccine included, not because I'm skeptical. It's just that like, there are people that like clamor for things when they come to market. I'm not a clamorer. I'm like, I'll wait till this becomes, you know, more readily available, you know? And so that's how I feel about the vaccine. Yeah, that's how I am about the vaccine. Like people that are like clamoring for it, plus, you know, the people in the high impact fields and stuff, go for it, you know? But, you know, once my regular doctor's like, hey, vaccine's available, I'll be like, cool. You know, I'll be right there. But I'm not being like, I gotta be the first, and the vaccine's on its way, so I'm just gonna chill out. Heck, you know, like I got a pre-existing condition. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, it's I'm down for it, but I'm like you. I'm not gonna fight in line for it. I'll just wait till it's like, hey, we got some over here. Sweet.
Gail said it was so sad that Charlie Pride died from COVID. I don't know who that is.
I think he's a singer, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let's see.
I came up on an article. I also didn't. I think I might have heard of something.
Google. I want to see who that is.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think we all are going through it, and eventually we'll pop out the other end.
What did he sing?
The country?
No.
Rock?
I don't think so.
Classic rock.
Not sure. Oh my gosh! I mean, it's old.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know any of these songs.
It's very old.
What song would I know? But it's still sad. Don't get me wrong. So there you go.
There you go.
Yes. Dana said before COVID hit, hubby and friend were looking into hot shotting. That way I could quit and play logistics from home. What is hot shotting? Being a hot shot? I love it.
Maybe you hot it up.
Beth said Autumn is too young for Charlie Pride. Clearly I am. More power to you, but I don't know who that is.
I mean, well, you know a lot of old music.
I do.
I don't know that particularly old.
Exactly. And maybe if I heard a song, I need to know this person's very most popular song, and probably I would know.
I know Charlie Puth.
No.
Charlie Pugh. What's his name?
Poof.
Yeah, Charlie Poof.
You said Charlie Pugh.
Yeah.
Charlie Pugh. Charlie Pooh.
He needs to spell his name better.
CC said Charlie Pride. Yeah, black country western singer. I don't know. My dad might know who that is. My dad and my mom, to an extent, really like country music. So yeah, I know,
I'm
right?
surprised you don't.
I mean,
More musicals.
I don't. I'm pop leaning. So I like pop country. So I like Carrie Underwood and I like Rascal Flatts. Just like rap. Any rap and any other genre that is popular enough to make it onto pop radio, I know that stuff.
You're a top 40 guy.
I'm top 40. So Carrie Underwood's, before he cheats, Rascal Flatts, What Hurts the Most, I got those bangers. 40. Yeah, but I will never go onto an album, a country album. Just like I'd never go onto a rap album. I've never heard one of Lil Wayne's or Jay-Z's albums all the way through, but I know their most popular songs. So yeah.
My college roommates opened me up to all that. I was very much classic and current hip hop and R&B. And then I just had a bunch of different amazing roommates in my college years, from country to rock to grunge that exposed me to so much music that I was just more, give me more. What is this? I like this. And which definitely, that told me that there are great and crap in every single genre.
Yeah. So in my family, Aunt Beverly exposed me to 70s and 80s rock. She definitely liked rock. And Kim and my cousin Kim and my mom exposed me to 80s pop and R&B. And then my uncles exposed my mom and my sister.
50s show tunes.
No, my mom and my aunt to 70s soul, Earth, Wind, and Fire and stuff. So that's where that came in. And then, my mom was responsible for the 80s and 90s, R&B, New Edition. That's where I first heard of that.
College roommates.
My college roommates, honestly, my only college roommate was a little white girl named Lindy. And she was way deeper into rap than I ever was. And then my own musical influence came, started around Spice Girls and all the boy and girl and pop groups of the late 90s and early 2000s. Yep. And then
that's where you gain.
And then I was also deep into, not deep once again, but I was also into pop grunge.
I was going to say deep.
Yeah, I was also into pop grunge. So I was really big. Alien Ant Farm, Green Day, Bowling for Soup, all those little, that stuff like that. I used to wear wide leg jeans, no, grunge, wallet chains.
Oh, okay.
I never wore black makeup and stuff like that, but that was my style in middle and high school.
Black makeup.
Yes,
wearer.
I know, right? So. Good morning, Miriam. Glad that you're here. Hi, Mookie. Glad that you're here. Holly said the vaccine is expected at our hospitals next week. For what? Workers, staff, and or patients. And
I'm assuming
can somebody does anybody have like an article or something on like just the vaccine? Like if there's everything you need to know about the vaccine, like send me. I need cliff notes, you guys. Like I just need like bullet points.
On anything?
No, I haven't done any research on anything. Yeah, no, I just rely on like distilled sources. Like that's why I miss White Richard. Like if White Richard was here and we worked together, he would just send me like, oh, you need to read this. Oh, you need to read this. You know,
need Black Richard to send you anything?
Do you read?
I read everything.
No, I mean I didn't mean it in a bad way. I was just like, I don't know. Like
I am well versed.
I am not a consumer of the news, you know. So I need, like I just need it. Just like I don't go out of my way to find it, you know.
I read articles in the morning and update myself during the day.
That's great. I mean, I don't do that.
I mean, when I go to like YouTube, I'll watch some news on YouTube a lot of the times.
That's awesome.
You gotta keep your ear to the street.
Good. Yeah, I need to keep my ear to the people who keep their ear to the street. It's always secondhand. Yeah. Mom's here says greetings and salutations. Late to the party, but I bought the chips and dip. They better be Quest chips.
And no one's near you, so they're all yours.
Exactly. That's the only party I'd like to go to where I'm the only one there and I brought all the food. Hello. Shelley says we got the vaccine yesterday at our hospital. Not sure when we get them. Is it true that it's like a 2-dose thing? I just see it like I said. I've seen so much wayward information.
And it has to be Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about the dry ice and the cheese.
I tell you about stuff all the time.
Yeah, I just don't be
I'm aware of this now.
Holly said vaccine is expected for employee vaccinations first. Yes, exactly.
Well, you're gonna be around all the other people.
Exactly.
You first. Then the most urgent second. Then it starts trickling out from there.
It's not something that can like cure the patients that have it, right? Like that's like it's too late, you know? Yeah. Okay. It's preventative. Vaccinations are preventative in nature, right? Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be messy as heck. So here we go.
Yeah. Holly said yes, it is taken in 2 doses, weeks apart. Yes, 2 doses. I'll send you the email we received last week. Ooh, like official. Thank you, Shelley. I need to see that. I want to see it like official sources, you know. Joe is here. Good morning, Joe. I am glad that you're here.
Yay.
Yes. So yesterday was a busy day. Today's a busy day. Going to
getting your hair retouched.
Getting my hair retouched up. Yep. And then he is touching up my hair.
I retouched it.
Yeah, there you go. And then I have meetings tonight, meetings with Amber. Like, it's just, tis a lot of meetings.
Amber night.
Yes, hashtag Amber night. But I'm really mad, though, because tonight's supposed to be hashtag Ravens night, because it's Ravens Brown. I want to watch that. But
you'll be too busy.
I will be too busy, so.
You mess up the vibe.
I'm Peter. What?
You mess up the vibe of the room?
You what? You were cheering for the Browns?
No, but I don't want you messing up my cheers for whoever I'm cheering for.
The Ravens? And I'll be cheering for them as well. I know you ain't cheering for Baker Mayfield.
I'm not cheering for anybody. I want them both to lose.
That can't happen. Strategically, who would be better to win this game for you? Like the Ravens? Yeah. Okay, because you don't want the Browns to get in. Twice. Oh, okay. Yep. So you want them. Whereas the Browns, you've only beat them once.
Got to play them at the end of the year.
Have you played them at all? Yeah, we beat them once. Yes. Okay, got it. Joy said a friend of mine in Iowa who is an EMT was part of the test trial for the vaccine a couple months ago and was happy with it. I mean, how are you happy with the vaccine? Like, the whole purpose is to not.
I think it didn't like slow your arm up.
Okay, I was like, it's to not feel anything, right? You know, like I don't know.
Well, I think maybe you feel better.
How it all works.
It's also a subconscious thing. You just feel relieved that with the mask and the vaccine, you're like, I'm putting up a good fight.
Yeah. I mean, even with the vaccine, I would definitely still wear a mask.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to.
Forever.
I don't know about all that, but at least another year or two.
Yeah, another year or two.
I don't know about forever.
Well, yeah, no.
Eventually it will go.
Eventually it will go away, and we'll look back on like, you remember 2020? Like, you remember the COVID outbreak of 2020? What I'm just saying, like, this has happened. You know, pandemics have happened before, and where it's like I kind of feel like, oh, things will never be the same again. But it's just like, that's what those people thought, you know? And then eventually, like, it goes back to like, remember when we wore masks and did all that stuff like 5 years ago? That was nuts, wasn't it? You know? And then every year, wait a minute, do you also have to get it every year, like the flu vaccine? Because then every year it'll be like, get your flu shot and your COVID shot, you know, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, it says rare conditions, so I'm game for all of it.
Kathy says, I think I'll skip the vaccine and take the chances with a good immune system. My doctor does not recommend it at all. Yeah, so like, what are the side effects, or what are the downfalls of it? As an immunocompromised person, my doctor is all about at least me getting my flu shot, but I don't know anything about this new shot enough to like, you know, have an opinion on it or something like that.
So we have so many different varieties of shots as well.
That is true. Shot.
And then, like you said, you have your sections of people who just don't believe in it, and then combat that with the people who do believe in it, and that's kind of not how vaccines work.
I mean, you know, it is good if like enough people have to have it.
Yeah,
but
it needs to be that enough.
I exercised on my bike again today. I'm really feeling good. Today was more of a leisurely, you know, I didn't really have any goals. I was just, except a time goal. I was like, I got to keep pedaling for 30 minutes. That's about it. Lost internet halfway through, like lost the Wi-Fi. So my phone, I learned a valuable lesson that I need to download my playlist onto my phone because I just, my playlist was not working. It kept buffering. And I was like, this is some bullcorn. Like, I know. I was really mad because like music is a big part of like me being able to keep up my intensity. So which I was just
it broke your
my concentration, it broke the vibe. You know, I was just like, oh, this is lame. Let me see. Shelly says, I think it's just 2 doses, similar to the Hep B, which is in 3 series. I wonder if there's a blood test to show immunity. Ooh, that would be interesting.
Well, give it time.
Right?
Give it time.
I know, right? All this stuff takes time.
We are coming to a head.
Yes. I got some doctor's appointments this week. So I have a dentist appointment, I think on Thursday at 10 o'clock, which means I'll have to remember to end the live early. But the good news is my dentist is literally like 2 stoplights away. You know, I could leave here at like 9:52 and get there at like 9:57. You know, so we'll still be able to do, you know, a good enough live. And then on Friday, I have a doctor's appointment just with a regular doctor for like a physical because I haven't had one in a while. And I'm like, hello, I got insurance, might as well use it. But literally the last time I went to my doctor for a physical, she was just like, you're the picture of health. Just, I don't even know why you're here. Keep doing what you're doing. I was like, I'm here because y'all tell me I gotta come here. Like, why? You know, like my little doctor online logins, like, you're overdue for a physical. And I was just like, okay, she ain't gonna say nothing I don't already know, but whatever. But either way, I got some doctor's appointments. So like, yay, health. Okay, so I stepped on the scale. First of all, I accidentally stepped on my scale sideways yesterday and kind of jostled it around. And I was just like, oh no, I hate when Richard does that. And I was irresponsible and did that myself, you know? So this morning I tried to, because, you know, I told you, I pick up and set down my scale like everywhere because our wooden floor is like, I can never get all 4 feet to be completely level, right? So like I had to pick it up and set it down again. I kept stepping on the scale and it kept giving me different answers. So, you know, I had to like pick up stuff and like, you know, step on the scale. Fun note, my candy bucket weighs 5 pounds because I stepped on the scale with my candy bucket. Then I stepped on it without it. It was like a 5 pound difference. Like I was just like, I don't trust the quality of these numbers, but I'm gonna have to go with it. So tracking with everything that I ate yesterday, I stepped on the scale today and it was 184, which is a gain of 4.6. Like, you know, not upset at all. Had a great yellow day, had pretty much ate everything. First of all, spoiler alert, unfortunately, my mother was not here to smash the crate because she just didn't get off work in time. We knew it was a possibility, right? So a lot of the keto snacks, after we smash the crate, we generally just divvy them up and things like that. I didn't have to do as such because Richard doesn't generally like the snacks the way that I do. So I was like, I get to eat these snacks. But
the jerky and
my mom did end up, exactly, all the stuff I don't want anyway. My mom did come over and I did end up giving her a lot of stuff, but I also ate a lot of stuff. So like I'm not surprised by this at all. It was a glorious yellow day. I am, feeling great about being back to super green. Also, speaking of Tiny, whatever Debo's name that died, that really made me sad. He also reminded me that he was the president in The Fifth Element, and I completely forgot about that. So I was just like, oh yeah, super green. That makes me happy. And then also, speaking of The Fifth Element, Chris Tucker, for some reason, he was watching Rush Hour on TV, and I had not seen either Rush Hour 1 or 2 in so long, and I was just like, hey man, this had some really funny parts in it, like classic movies. Like, where's Jackie Chan? You know what I'm saying? Where's Chris Tucker? I know Chris Tucker quit Hollywood. I think
Jackie Chan has a Netflix movie.
I think Jackie Chan. Yes. Okay. I need to see. Where Jackie Chan.
I'm sure they paused this year, everybody, but
I know, right?
It's still working.
So yes, that is, that's what I am. But I saw some remnants of some movies that I hadn't seen in a long time. So it was pretty good. But I am, Mom said I'm sitting at my work desk singing the songs from the soundtrack of Grease 2. They may send me home. That's pretty funny.
I don't think they recognize them. So you good.
Exactly.
I want to watch Grease 2.
Cool Rider. Whoa, them fighting words.
You know that though.
Nobody
Grease 2 is the worst
2.
Grease of all of the Grease. Is there Grease 3? Is there Grease 3? If there's a Grease 3, then Grease 2 is the middle of all of them. It is not like it's brand new news. Grease 1 was way better than Grease 2. I did not break a bubble. You hear this?
Mom, I'm sorry. I don't know what we did. I don't know. You can come get them if you want.
I didn't break a brain.
Rashana says Rush Hour and Fifth Element were on this weekend. Oh, I missed the Fifth Element so much. Okay, yes, Lulu Dallas multipass. Okay, well, I gotta get ready to go to the shop because my hair appointment is really early because, like I said, there's like 7 stages of it, so I have to do shop work and I gotta get my hair done. So
and your hair colored.
Yeah, that's what I mean by done. Done encapsulates all of that. Mom said, you're in big trouble, mister. Okay, you sound like Michelle Tanner from Full House. Not a bad thing at all.
I know.
Everyone have a good day, and we will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
You're so